What's good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you again from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Feasts. And guys, you know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. Today we're going to do a Greek-style lemon chicken and potatoes. And I used to live in Chicago. I used to go to this little corner restaurant. And I'm going to try to reproduce it like I had it there. But that stuff was the greatest thing in the world for me when I was 19, 20 years old. So, hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. Hey, let's get started with some Greek-style lemon chicken. So the supporting cast is very simple. Of course, we got our chicken here. I've got 2 breasts, 3 thighs, and 3 legs in here for my chicken pieces. Typically, this is done with just legs and thighs, but we like breasts, so I threw in some breasts there. Then, of course, I got my potatoes cut up over here. I got about 4 lemons. Use regular lemons, not the lemon juice. You got to use regular lemons for this. Then I got some garlic. You got to use EVO. If you got the Greek EVO, that's great. Got a little bit of cumin, some black pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt. Then I got some basil, some thyme, and some rosemary. And of course, we're gonna got to put little onions in the bottom, give it a little flavor there. But guys, I'm probably gonna cook this into 2 pans. But that's all the ingredients. Seems like a lot, but it's really simple. We'll get to that here in just a second. Let's get started assembling this and putting it together and seasoning the chicken and all that good stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I got my chicken washed off, as I told you earlier. Washed off, and I got 3 thighs, 2 breasts, 3 legs in here. I'm going to put in a copious amount of minced garlic. 2 large tablespoons of minced garlic into this. Alright, get that off to the side, and then we're going to add our salt and pepper. We're going to douse this with a lot of salt here, guys. There's a lot of chicken here, so don't think I'm just putting this on because I want to be unhealthy. And we're going to add some black pepper. A little bit of cumin, probably about a teaspoon of cumin in there. I'm going to add a good amount of rosemary. And I'm going to add some basil to it. Good amount of basil. Probably almost a little bit more than a teaspoon of basil here. Seems like a lot, but like I said, I got some big pieces of chicken in there. And then we're going to add our thyme to it. A little bit of thyme. Maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. Alright, so that's it for the spices. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is olive oil. Olive oil is important for this dish. It's probably about a good cup of olive oil there. Don't be stingy with the olive oil. Next thing we're going to add is our lemon juice. And like I said, you got to use fresh lemon for this. Got my little lemon press. And I'm using probably 4 lemon in this. And it really just depends on how much of the lemon flavor you want. I kind of like it, so actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to use 3 in here. And then I'll use the 4th lemon later on to squeeze over the top. Alright, so the next part of this whole thing is where you got to get a little dirty. You got to use don't use any utensils. You got to get dirty with this. So, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up by hand. Get everything incorporated in this. Look at that. Oh my God, this is going to be good. Now you can let this marinate if you want to, a few hours or overnight, whatever you want to do. I didn't have the time today, but it's going to be cooking for about an hour in the oven. So It's going to get flavor through it, but if you do let it marinate, you will definitely taste the flavor a lot more. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to put this into two different dishes. I got a 13 by 9 Pyrex here, and I got a smaller one here, and I'm going to put the breast in the smaller one, and I'm going to put those skin up, of course. And these are some large breasts. So we're going to put those in here like that. Alright, and let me set this aside. I'm going to put my legs and my thighs in there. And the reason why I'm dividing them up here is because I got to put the potatoes in, so I need some room to put those in here. Alright, so I got my chicken in there. You're left with this nice olive oil lemon mixture here, as you can see. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to simply just put the potatoes in here. And we're going to mix these potatoes around into this solution a little bit. I didn't have enough room in there with the chicken, so I'm doing them separately. So we're going to mix the potatoes around in here. Get it nicely coated with that olive oil and lemon juice and nice spices. And I'm going to strategically place some of the potatoes in here. Now you don't have to cut the potatoes up in these wedges like I did. Like I said, I used to go to this restaurant in Chicago, and that's how they used to serve them, so that's what I like. The potatoes all over, and I'm going to add the rest of them to my other one if I got room. As you can see, I'm left with this goodness here. So, move that out of the way just a little bit, and I'm going to sprinkle this with some onions right on top. Just like that. And I'm going to do my other pan the same way. Sprinkle with some onions. Oh my God, this is going to be good. And we're not going to let that juice go to waste. Forgive my arm, guys. We're not going to let that go to waste. We're just going to pour this over the top. Look at that. Beautiful. All the garlic and juices. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Alright, so we're going to cover these up with aluminum foil. We're going to stick them in the oven on 425 degrees for about 45, maybe 50 minutes. Then we're going to uncover them and let them cook uncovered. Let them get that nice brownness to them. They're going to go right in the oven, like I said, for 425 for about 40, 45, maybe 50 minutes. Then I'm going to uncover them and let them cook with no cover on them so they can get that nice brownness that I want on them. So I will literally see you guys in about 20 seconds, but by real time it'll be about an hour. I wanted to show you this as I took them out of the oven. Now what I did the last 15 minutes, I put it on 500. And I uncovered them, of course, so they get that nice brown caramelization on top. But I'm going to go ahead and plate this up for you guys. I told you before I plate this up, I'm going to use my last lemon and just squeeze over the top for some extra freshness. There we go. That's the legs and the thighs. And there's the breast. Greek lemon chicken in the oven. It did take about an hour, but it's well worth the wait, guys. So, hey, you know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this bite. Look at this, and I got a little pilaf, a little rice here that I put underneath of it. I'm gonna get a bite of this chicken leg. Chicken. Oh man. This is melt in your mouth. Perfection on a plate, guys. You gotta try it. You really gotta try it. Hey, If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. And hey, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.